What's going on? It's your boy Sermon, the sermonsdomain.com, and we are here with the homie Big K.R.I.T, man. How you living, man?
I'm good, man. We out here working.
Yeah,
you know
so you just rock Seattle, man. How was the show for you?
Always live, man. It's always great, man. The first time we came through here, we did I think we did like a radio run. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't necessarily like me being in a venue like this, man, but to be able to come back after dropping the album, for it to be a sold out show, to have the kind of call we got, Big Son doing his own set, Tito Lopez, Casey Veggies, you know what I'm saying? And then me able to hit the stage and people know the content from K.R.I.T was up to Live from Underground, man. It's a beautiful experience,
yeah.
bro.
And I really enjoyed it because the last time I saw you was at Summer Jam.
Yeah.
And that was 15 minutes, so that wasn't even.
Oh no, well, shit, we definitely in there for an hour now, man.
Yeah, because I like when you were doing the event, man, I was really feeling like the level of emotion you was bringing in, all of that. So I wanted to ask you about one of my favorite tracks that you've done, Red Eye. Like, what inspired that song?
A real relationship, man. Like, I write a lot of my music based off experiences, you know what I'm saying, and what I go through, and every day something new happens. You know, and I think a lot of people could relate to the fact where you follow your dreams, you're going for your goals, and it may not be the right timing for a relationship per se. You know, because it's just a point in time in my life when I was writing it that I was in a situation where the music was taking over, and I had to choose, you know what I'm saying? And this is something I've been striving for, and I've been going for since I was 13 years old, you know, and I feel like I needed to 100% focus on that, and that's where that record was coming from, man. But definitely about relationships, and I think a lot of people, not even just entertainment or music, just people in general, could relate to that, you know.
Yeah, so let's talk about two of the remixes you put out, Me and My Old School and Temptation.
Yeah.
On the first one, you had Lil Kiki and Slim Thug, and then Juicy J and Waka on the latter. So, like, how'd you decide the two combinations for these?
I mean, well, Me and My Old School was easy. Lil Kiki is a legend, you know what I'm saying? For one, man, somebody I grew up listening to, Southside. You know, obviously I worked with Slim Thug more than once, you know what I'm saying? And I just, as far as old school whips and cars and just that whole lingo and me being influenced by Texas music and slabs, it made sense to do that. And I already had Bun on the Pull Up record, you know what I'm saying? So it was just me again, you know, paying homage to artists and you know, that been out before me that I really looked up to. And the same thing with Temptation and featuring Juicy J. I mean, if that's definitely 3 6 Mafia influence, you know what I'm saying? From the Beastie Boys sample. So Waka is another artist that I respect as far as his grind, man, is concerned, and him believing in himself. And then after the Make It Clap record, I was like, man, this should be perfect for him to jump on too, because I know the energy level he gonna give on the record is retarded. So, you know, and it just made sense and it worked out.
Are you planning any more remixes or maybe some off of Live from Underground too?
Well, Me and My Old School is definitely coming out. I don't know, I got you. I got this remix maybe here soon. That might be something that I do.
Which song? You don't got to tell the features.
No, I mean, well, I got this here, definitely a song I plan on remixing.
Ooh.
And I can't tell you with who. It got to be some real special shit. Damn, could you bleep that out when he says that? Like, I always thought beep, you know what I'm saying? And then I might go get it because I don't want people to be expecting it.
Yeah.
That's a great idea, though. Probably do a remix for What You Mean, too. But we finna actually drop that record with Ludacris in, like, the next few days.
The video?
Yeah.
What's the video's direction?
Just shout out to the K.R.I.T, man, for making it happen. I think people are going to be really like this, man. I mean, it goes with the song. Trust me.
Okay. So let's talk about the album a bit. Like, you have the task of making an entire album from the production to the concepts to the lyrics. Like, what's the creation process like in the studio? Are you coming up with concepts first and then beats to match, or vice versa?
A lot of concepts for me come from general conversation. But normally, I mean, I make the beat first, and then I go from making the beat to writing the hook, and then from writing the hook to writing the verse, just to make sure it's all cohesive, you know what I'm saying? This particular album, I had in mind what I wanted to do as far as the thing that people love from K.R.I.T was here, Returning for Forever and Forever and a Day, trying to make, just take those things that people like and incorporate them into my actual album. It's almost like pumping the brakes on the growth in a way, and just find a place where I can introduce people that may have never heard of my music until they bought this first album, but also like let all the people that have been a part of K.R.I.T was Returning for Forever today be like, okay, he ain't switch up on us. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna grow as an artist. I feel like Live from Underground gave people a good idea of where I'm at and where I'm gonna go with my music.
So you've been producing your own projects since you started. Is there ever a plan like to branch out and work with other producers on future projects?
Definitely. I mean, even be it this Country Cousin, tape with Yellow, because we finna start working on that. Oh, we already started working on that, and then probably my next album is another situation where I might look at working with other producers. I mean, it's definitely a little bit more streams now because I'm on the road so much. So creatively, holler at a Jake One, a Ninth Wonder, a DJ Tune, with DJ Premier, I already know they gonna have that vibe that I want for it.
Yeah. So you mentioned Country Cousins, man. Everybody's anticipating that. I know Yellow's been hyping it up and stuff. So are you guys gonna get in the studio and do most of it, or are you just gonna email us back?
I wish we could get in the studio and do most of it. It's definitely gonna be an email situation for right now because I know Yellow's still touring and overseas, and I just started my tour technically. And I'm gonna be out here, and then we just added the second leg of the tour. So it's one of those situations where it's having time may not permit as far as being in the studio. And if we want to get it done, and it gotta be some email kind of shit.
And it'll definitely still sound like you guys.
Oh, because I'm still trying to mix it down too. And me and him type, we get on the phone and we go over.
Okay, so my last question, obviously the fans want to know the next move, and you just talked about Country Cousins. Besides promoting Life on Underground as well, what's coming up for you as an artist and production-wise, if you got anything?
I mean, I got two. I want to do another project. Nothing major, like nothing with 22 records, but I want to do another project just because there's a lot of ideas that I got from being on the road. A lot of things that I've experienced since the album that I want to write about, talk about. Production-wise, I'm looking forward to working with a lot of other artists. Even having a record Jet Life, you know what I'm saying, for Spitter, and I got a lot of other beats that I plan on placing, man. So just be on the lookout for that Big Sun project come out MFOG like next month. So preparing people for that and just making music, bro.
It's your boy Sermon, thesermonsdomain.com. K.R.I.T, as always, it's a pleasure chopping it up with you, man.
What's happening, brother? You already know, man. Mississippi well connected. See how they know it is, people.